Here's my muffler, and I just happen to have that outside. This thing weighs like 15 pounds. It's almost like a ram's, what do they call them, a mule's leg you go into combat with. And it's in perfect shape except for a couple little areas that I'm not sure about. I'm going to take off this and this guard right here, this heat guard. And I'm making this video for a reference. And then I'm going to paint these high gloss black on these. And on the pipe itself, I'm really leery about using any kind of high temperature paint because a lot of times it doesn't work. It turns white. It bakes out and it looks like total bullshit. And then of course the paint company says it's your fault. Now the one thing that bothers me about this muffler, and it's in absolute perfect shape, is this area right here. Okay, and I've never had these off. What this shows me is that there is oil right here that's coming out. And I think I may have a crack right there. I'm not sure until I get this off. Remember, these have never been off since the bike has been brand new. And I'm going to make like I said, a video log of all my work. So I can look at it in the future and I can say to myself, okay, now that the job's done, I can't go back on it. And here's the... I just don't know. I'm going to have to go and look at that. Here's the back of it. And you can see the muffler, except for a little extra two-stroke oil on the bottom here, is in basically good shape. Now on this, also, since I've run two-stroke oil in it, and I have a little extra oil coming out of it, as you can see right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of hard to play with this. It's pretty heavy. I'm going to run lacquer thinner through it or old gasoline. And what you do is you run the gasoline through it, and inside of here is a stainless steel mesh with little tiny holes in it, and behind that is fiberglass soundproofing. And that fiberglass soundproofing gets this greasy, oily crap inside of it, and instead of acting as a soundproofing, it's just like a greasy tube that the exhaust passes through. So you can clean up an exhaust, and it's total bullshit that if you put old gas in there and the way you do it is you put gasoline or petrol, whatever you call it in your country, you put it in one end, and you get enough in there to shake it up, and you shake it up really good, and what that does is get inside the fiberglass packing, and it loosens up all that grease in there, and then it comes out the other end. And you keep doing that and doing that and doing that until you feel you got it clean enough. Then what you do is you take the muffler and you let it hang somewhere for a day or two, so that all the fumes and everything come out of it. That way, a lot of people say, well, you put the muffler back on, you turn it on, it'll blow up. Well, I've never had one blow up, but I have had them cleaned, and they work a lot better. You have a lot more power if you do it. A lot of people think, okay, I've got a muffler like this, all sealed unit, nothing I can do with it. Well, that's a bunch of crap. Yes, there is. You can clean these, and I will show you how to do that. The reason that I have all this extra oil underneath it and coming out of it, the reason is the packing is so full of that liquid oil from over the years, since it is a two-stroke, that it can't absorb anymore. So it's just blowing it out the back. So I'm gonna fix that. And this is a video log for this. Now I'm gonna get my camera and take pictures.